What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's Mighty Fan time, and this is the video that I had promised a couple weeks ago, but it's the redo of my NFL throwback collection. And I apologize for the lighting if it's not too great. I'm actually filming in the hallway here because I kind of went through a reorganizing phase with my collection, and I moved a lot of stuff around to different areas. I try to be seasonal. So with the NFL season being over, I moved it all into this hallway closet, and instead of moving it all back, to film in the room I normally film in, I figured, let me just film in the hallway. Although the lighting isn't very good, but I turned on a few other lights in some rooms, and I'm hoping for the best. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. So let's get right to it. So anyhow, first and foremost, of course, the Grail of Grails for me that I was able to get late last year, and it's of course the limited edition Deion Sanders rookie year 1989 red jersey. Yes. And we all know the history behind this jersey, so I'm not going to get into it again. But on to the rest. So of course, my favorite team is the Philadelphia Eagles, so there it is, the Reggie White, circa 1992 jersey with the Jerome Brown memorial patch. There it is. And I remember how I had them in here. Next up, I know that in his latest video, Throwback King was able to add this to the collection, so here's mine, the 1980 Made in USA Harold Carmichael Mitchell & Ness jersey. So, and like TBK did say in that video, the best part, of course, is the stripes on the sleeves. They're just bananas. But there you go. Alright, next up we got the circa 1983 Ron Jaworski white Eagles jersey. This is made in Korea, so it's very big and heavy. But it is one of my favorites. Up next we have the Brian Westbrook authentic, not game worn or anything like that, but authentic alternate black Eagles jersey. So there you go, the Reebok jersey. Of course, Nike's taking over next year. I don't know the company that made this, but it's a really nice material. I really like this material, like soft, and it's just really nice to wear. It's the Johnny Unitas Johnny U Baltimore Colts throwback. It's got the long sleeves, really nice. I only have two long sleeve throwbacks in football. You just saw one, now you're going to see the other. This is the Mitchell & Ness Gale Sayers Chicago Bears jersey. Of course, no name on the back, like they wore it back in the day. Next up, we have one of my favorites, Sweetness, Walter Payton. This is the navy blue Walter Payton jersey with the big GHS George Halas Memorial patch or logo there. It's, of course, from the 1983 season. Always get a lot of compliments when I wear this one. I mean, I believe anyone that would wear a Walter Payton jersey gets a lot of compliments because, I mean, everybody loves Walter, Rest in peace to him. Next up we have, this is a really cool jersey. This one is the only Southland Athletics jersey that I have. And it's a Lance Allworth San Diego Chargers powder blue. Southland Athletics, they made these jerseys like back in the day, and really nice quality. Love the detail on it, and the colors are just really nice. Don't know too much about the company, but I do know they made some throwbacks back in the day, and this is the only one that I have that they made, but I got this on eBay some years ago. Alright, this is a history-making jersey for me, because this was the first one I ever bought at the Mitchell & Ness store. And if I knew back then that I would have a whole closet full of mostly Mitchell and Ness football jerseys. I would not believe it, but here it is. This is what started it all as far as the stores go concerned for me. And Kellen Winslow, San Diego Chargers. It's almost baseball season, so I got baseball in the mind. 1984. There you go. You've seen this jersey in a few other collections, but that's the. I got this on a sale rack at the store. I think it was like it was 2006, December of 2006. See, I remember these things, but that's what started it all. Pretty underrated jersey as far as I'm concerned. Dan Fouts, San Diego Chargers. See how time I say it right. This is circa the 1984 season as well, and I say underrated because everyone loves the powder blue Charger jerseys, and with good reason. But I think these don't sleep on these navy blue ones because these are pretty cool too from back in the day, and I really like this. This is probably one of my favorites in the collection just because I love the colorway there, the blue with that yellow, and of course the bolts. But I really like that look. This guy was a teammate of Dion's for a while. Jesse Tuggle, pretty good linebacker back in the day. Played on the Falcons for many years. This is circa 1990. It has the 25th anniversary logo there on the shoulder. Real nice jersey. I know they made the Dion version of this last year, but this one they made years ago. Then we got the Sonny Jurgensen Washington Redskins jersey. Real nice jersey. I love the name on the back. It just like fills up the whole jersey. It's pretty cool. 1974. Then another Redskin jersey here. Got Doug Williams. We will be seeing Doug Williams again later, but this is his Redskins jersey, circa 1986. It's got the 50th anniversary of the Redskins patch there. So there you go. A couple burgundy Redskin jerseys there. All right, next up we got the circa 1980s. It doesn't have the year tag, but circa 1980s John Elway, Mitchell Ness. I bought this one off Resurrection some years ago, so if Rez is watching, shout out to you. There you go. Really like that jersey, and you will notice the trend. And most of the throwbacks that I own have the screen pressed or heat pressed numbers, vinyl press or whatever you want to call it, numbers. That's just my favorites, so I have quite a few of them. This was the first Mitchell & Ness jersey I ever owned, actually. I bought this on eBay years ago, and it's the John Elway 1994 Mitchell & Ness jersey. Very nice jersey. It's very heavy, so you can tell it's one of the older ones. And just really like it. I love the look with the the blue stripes on the sleeves and stuff. Really like that. So that was the very first Mitchell & Ness jersey I ever owned. Like, I got that years ago, before I even knew about the store or anything. I got that on eBay. And then the madness began. This one you saw in my latest video, but here it is again. Mark Clayton, Miami Dolphins, made in Korea jersey, circa 1984. Teal jersey, definitely a head turner there. Then we got his teammate, who actually passed on that jersey to get this one last year at the store, but Mark Duper, made in Korea. Again, 1984 is the year. So there you go. And, of course, who was throwing them the ball? I know this is Throwback King's favorite quarterback. So there you go, Dan Marino. Shout out Throwback King again. Dan the man right there, 1994 season. The away white version, 1994. NFL 75th anniversary, of course. Really nice jersey. I like the mixture of the stitched with the heat press. I think it looks pretty cool. Another one of my favorites here, Steve Largent, Seattle Seahawks. I wanted to get the blue version too, but I never did. I never did pull the trigger on it, but I'm happy to have this one. Circa the 1985 season. This is an older made in USA jersey, so it's pretty heavy. Another older run Mitchell and Ness jersey, the team that took second place this year in the Super Bowl, Patriots. This is, of course, the Irving Fryer jersey, former Eagle. Irving Fryer from the 1984 season. Again, the patch there for the old AFL teams. Commemorated that season, the silver anniversary of the AFL. Another one of my favorites here, we got the Earl Campbell Love You Blue Houston Oilers. Shout out to the Dodgeball Terrace, because I know he has a couple Oilers jerseys. Here's my powder blue one, Earl Campbell, circa the 1980 season. So there you go. This next one is a pretty rare jersey. In fact, I got a lot of compliments when I filmed this video last year, or a couple of years ago, actually, I should say. And this is a vintage Wilson, Houston Oilers, Ken Stabler. Everything is, heat pressed on, really nice, really rare. Pro line right there. It's definitely something you don't see every day. A Ken Stabler Oilers jersey, but there it is. You saw it now. Alright. Next up we got the team that won this year, the New York Football Giants. It's an older, I want to say made in USA. Yeah, made in USA. Phil Simms, New York Giants. There you go. Shout out to Murph and all the other Giant fans out there. This one's circa 1986. Of course, the first Super Bowl they won with Phil Simms and company. Murph's just having a year too. The Bruins win, now the Giants win. He's living the life. Me, as an Eagles fan, I can't really say I share in the joy of the Giants winning again, but I just want one. As an Eagles fan, I just want one. Giants can have 4. I just want one. Give me one Eagles one day. One. That's all I need. But at any rate, this was the first Super Bowl I ever watched, 1991. Giants, Bills, of course, Scott Norwood misses the field goal, wide right. This is the Lawrence Taylor jersey of that year. Of course, the great linebacker. Even as an Eagles fan, I have to bow down to the great Lawrence Taylor as a great linebacker he was. Again, 1991. And again, rest in peace to Whitney Houston. She sung the national anthem this year, one of the all-time great national anthems in the history of national anthems. Such a memorable national anthem, but of course she passed away a couple of days ago. And rest in peace also to Don Cornelius. 2 people that did so much for music, and it's a shame. It's a shame that they both had to pass, but their legacy lives on in the music, so, and in the hearts of many people. But there it is, the first Super Bowl I ever watched. So I had to get this jersey because it just nostalgic for me. And the team that lost in that Super Bowl, and then 3 others in a row after that, the Buffalo Bills. But what a run that must have been. 4 straight Super Bowls. People don't realize how hard that is to do. I mean, yes, they lost them all, but to go to 4 in a row, can you imagine a team today going to 4 straight Super Bowls? It'd be pretty hard to do, but the Bills did do it. They did accomplish that feat, and Thurman Thomas was a big part of those teams. And this one is the 1994, I should know just by the 75th anniversary patch. And of course, the Bills celebrated the 35th anniversary that year. So, yeah, Thurman Thomas, great running back, Hall of Famer, part of those Bills teams. Couldn't get the title, but to go to 4 in a row, that's quite an accomplishment. I told you to be seeing Doug again. There he is. This is his creamsicle Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey. It's the older, made in Korea version, so it has that more burnt orange look to it. But I really like this jersey. Definitely a head turner. Any creamsicle jersey is a head turner. And we got the Hardy Nickerson. I got this at the Black Friday sale last year. There it is again. Circa the 1993 season. Alright, this is the A-Rock jersey. This is the jersey I picked up when A-Rock and I got together a couple years ago at the Mitchell & Ness store. And it is his team, the Minnesota Vikings. So there you go. Purple pride there, A-Rock. There they are. Chuck Foreman, the running back. Great running back from back in the day. And it's from the 1975 season. Yes, back when they were the Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings. And I dubbed this the A-Rock jersey because I was there at the store with him. I said, A-Rock, I got to get your Vikings. So there they are. Sam Mills, New Orleans Saints, circa the 1987 season. The Louisiana logo there on the sleeves. And we got another Ken the Snake Stabler jersey. This is his Saints jersey, the away white version. This is an older Made in USA jersey, circa the 1983 season. We got the newer Made in China, but still a pretty cool jersey here. The Joe Namath Los Angeles Rams jersey, circa the 1977 season. You gotta love those old Rams jerseys too. Still some of my favorites of all time. And we got a couple Rams fans on YouTube, so shout outs to you guys. Here you go. Here's another one. This one is definitely a top 5 in my collection for football. This is a vintage Russell jersey, of course, of Eric Dickerson, the great running back from back in the day. Again, this is not Mitchell & Ness. This is actually an old vintage Russell jersey. Really cool. Just everything is just so amazing on that jersey. Just the pressing job and everything, just so great. There you go. Pretty rare jersey. This is actually a flea market find for me years ago. One of the all-time great flea market finds for me. So like I said, I go to them, so that's why you go. You never know what you're going to find. Got some LA Raiders gear here. We got the older, made in Korea, Marcus Allen jersey, circa the 1984 season. And there's some more silver and black coming up because I got this late last year. This is the Bo Jackson LA Raiders jersey, home white, or white I should say. 1987 season. This is an older Made in USA jersey. Really nice. And one of those surprising teams this year. And it's good to see them back. It's good to see them playing well again. The San Francisco 49ers. And, of course, this is the Roger Craig. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Jersey. He was such a big part of some of those Super Bowl teams. So this is an newer Made in China, but I really like the quality of this jersey. Very nice. And you gotta love the old 49er jerseys. Just plain, but just classic looking. So there we go. And I got my Jerry Rice 1994 jersey. It's one of the years they won the Super Bowl. It's actually the style jersey they wore in the Super Bowl that year when they beat the Chargers. So, and I was always a big fan of him, so this one goes back. This was actually the second football jersey I ever owned. And there's the classic 49er jersey, Jerry Rice. This is a Wilson. This is a vintage Wilson jersey. And like I said, this is like the second jersey I ever owned. The first one I ever owned was a Fred Barnett Kelly Green Eagles jersey. I still have it, just don't have it videoed here, but I do have it. But this is the second one I ever owned. And real happy to still have it. Nice vintage jersey. All right, we're still going here. So many of the jersey heads have this jersey, and I have it too. The Mark Gastineau 1984 New York Jets jersey. And keeping up with those Jets, this is Joe Namath's more familiar team, the New York Jets. I think he was only on the Rams for like a year or something, but of course he won the Super Bowl with the Jets. And this is his Mitchell Ness Jets jersey. Broadway Joe. We have an authentic starter. Just elected to the Hall of Fame this year. Shout out to him. Very happy for him. One of my all-time favorite running backs, Curtis Martin. So there you go. This is an authentic starter. Not a game worn, but an authentic starter jersey. Mitchell Ness will probably make this someday, but I have it. And I don't have any others in the closet. I just have this one, but I have a few of the Reebok throwback ones, and this is the Boomer Esiason Cincinnati Bengals. I have a couple of those. I have Wilbur Montgomery Eagles, Joe Montana White 49ers, Jim Brown Browns, a couple of the Reebok ones. I don't have too many of them, but I have a few. But they're elsewhere. I do have to collect them all and put them in here too with the rest of the throwback football collection, but that's for another day. I look like a basketball player. I can play for the Sixers. Yes, I know Throwback King, echoed the sentiments that I put on some videos in the recent future. But yes, we're Sixer fans, and definitely happy with how they're playing right now. Tough game last Friday night against the Clippers, but a great game. But the Sixers are playing really good right now. I think they're 20-9 right now. First place still in the Atlantic Division. They're playing solid defense, team basketball. Doug Collins doing a great job. Shout out to Andre Iguodala making the All-Star game. Lou Williams could be the sixth man of the year this year, leading the team in scoring. So, yeah, Throwback King, Mr. Crispy Coyle, all the other Sixer fans out there, of course myself, we're loving it so far. It's been a great season. Do I think they'll win a championship this year? Hey, you never know. Stranger things have happened, but probably not. But I am happy to see them playing well. It's good to see the Sixers back. It is, because we love our Sixers. Throwback King knows about that. Mr. Crispy Coyle, like I said, all the other Philly fans out there, Sixer fans out there, we know. It's been a long time. So it's good to see them playing well again. It hasn't been since that number 3 was playing here. Mr. Iverson, that they were having, seasons that, we can be excited for and happy to be Sixer fans for. But there you go. So shout out to the Sixers. That's going to do it. My goodness, how long did this take? Oh, it took actually less time than I thought. But that is the NFL football collection, most of it. So I have a couple of Reebok jerseys. I have a Ricky Waters vintage Eagles jersey, too. In my collection of Eagle jerseys in there. My jerseys are like all spread out, they're like here, they're there, they're here. But yes, my ultimate goal someday is to have them all like on racks, like all in one room or something. But until then, I have to just do what I have to do. So, but I know where they all are, and I guess that's the most important thing as far as I'm concerned, because I'm the one that wears them. So, at least mine, I should say. I wear mine. So, at any rate, it's getting late. I gotta go. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, this is basically, I'm doing these videos. I still have to do the hockey. I still have to do the baseball. Baseball do last. I have more baseball jerseys than anything else, throwbacks than anything else. But I'm doing this in a response in some ways to people who write and say, hey, do you have this player? Do you have that team? When I do pick up vids sometimes, and or I'll get email messages on YouTube about it, and I just thought instead of just answering it, I'll just answer it with a video. So there it is. So, at any rate, as I always say, big shout outs So all my subscribers, thank you all for subscribing to me. Keep hitting that subscribe button for me. Rate, comment. Do the same for all my other fellow throwback jersey heads out there. To all my jersey heads, big shout outs to all of you. To all my family, all my friends, big shout outs to all of you. All the collectors out there, sneaker heads, card heads, whatever. Shout outs to all of you. This is MightyFan's saying peace, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye. Go Sixers.